The boundless universe, countless distant stars and planets, it draws in so many people. Traveling aboard a spaceship, venturing to other planets, exploring them, building space stations and bases. Today, only space survival games and sandboxes offer these kinds of experiences, although there aren't as many good ones as we'd like. In this video, I'll tell you about the best ones in no particular order. But first, here are the winners of the previous giveaway. I'll message you right after this video is released. Now, I'm quickly buying the Steam keys for the next giveaway on Instant Gaming, where you can find the best prices on games for all popular platforms. I'm setting the necessary filters, and today I'm buying 2 keys for under $5. For the next giveaway, I'm buying the co-op survival game Generation Zero. It's really a great deal as it's currently priced at $30 on Steam. I'll also buy 3 keys for the story-driven adventure, Blacktail. The price is too good to pass up. I choose the quantity, enter my credit card details, confirm the purchase, and in just a few seconds, we've got our Steam keys. Let me show you how to activate these keys on Steam using Blacktail as an example. I copy the first key, open Steam, go to the Games section, select Activate a product on Steam. I paste the key, and there you go, the game is already added to the account. It's super easy and cost-effective. You'll find the link to Instant Gaming in the description. I'm leaving the remaining 2 Blacktail keys for you. At the end of the video, I'll share the rules for the giveaway of 2 Generation Zero Steam keys, along with 4 other games. So, I'll start with X4 Foundations. This is a space sandbox where we need to build our own empire in an open world. You control a fleet of ships, engage in trade, station building, resource gathering, and completing various missions. Players can construct their own stations, control entire sectors of the galaxy, and interact with various factions, each offering unique ships, technologies, and missions. The battles in X4 feel dynamic and large-scale. You'll command your ship in combat, maneuvering, and destroying enemy forces. Additionally, the game offers a variety of interactions, from trading to piracy and capturing ships. Memories of Mars, a multiplayer sandbox survival game set on Mars, where players take on the role of nameless clones who wake up on the Red Planet 100 years after a failed colonization attempt. Players explore dangerous locations, build bases, fight aggressive fauna, and monitor their characters' vital signs. The game focuses on survival and base building, offering a wide range of crafting mechanisms and the ability to create complex structures. In addition to survival and crafting, battles with hostile fauna and other players in multiplayer mode play a significant role. Astroneer, an original open-world sandbox where we, as astronauts, are tasked with colonizing planets, gathering resources, and building industrial structures. The story is straightforward. It's the 25th century, and humanity has begun to conquer space. There are no specific objectives or storyline beyond that. Colonize and develop as you see fit. All celestial bodies, planets, moons, asteroids are procedurally generated, and players can terraform them. The planets differ in difficulty, resources, and atmosphere. There's the ability to build research centers, vehicles, and much more. The game also features a co-op mode for 2 players. Star's End, a massive space survival game with a huge open world. The events of the game take place in the distant future, in a colonized solar system where humans have fled from their dying home planet. We'll travel across the entire system, complete various missions, solve mysteries, gather resources, and build fortresses in space and on planet surfaces to defend against enemy attacks. SpaceEngine, a scientifically accurate and photorealistic space sandbox. The game simulates the entire universe, billions of galaxies, nebulae, stars, and planets, all to scale. Players can explore Earth and neighboring worlds, fly around a black hole, or visit any planet. Here, you can find not only scientifically known astronomical objects, but also procedurally generated worlds built by the laws of physics, with a real chance of existing in unexplored corners of space. You can modify or add new systems. Moreover, you can land on the surface of any object and explore the local environment. Evochron Legacy, a space simulator sandbox made with a make-your-own-fun philosophy, which places high demands on gameplay. And this game delivers. It's enjoyable to just fly around, exploring the universe, completing side missions, flying through space and planets, building cities and stations, trading, and fighting for your faction. Space is divided into countless sectors, each with its own planets and bases. You can land on any planet, on planets, in orbit, and in open space you can build your own bases. The Solus Project, a great survival game on a distant planet. Sometime in the distant future, our beloved Earth meets its end, and those who manage to escape embark on a quest to find a new home. Our protagonist crash lands on an unknown planet, the only survivor. Now, the task is to restore radio communications and call for help. But this is far more challenging than it seems. You'll have to survive extreme climate conditions. This planet is full of dark secrets that gradually unfold. The storyline is solid. With every note you read, the oppressive atmosphere and sense of being pursued grow stronger. The open world is vast and consists of 5 islands, which are divided into various locations and sectors. Elite Dangerous, a remake of an old space simulator that was popular in the 80s, now with online support, where players explore the vast expanses of the universe on their own ships, land on any planet, trade, fight pirates, complete missions, and upgrade their ship. The game features an unimaginably huge open world and a fairly high level of difficulty. Each player takes on the role of a pilot just starting their journey in a massive galaxy. They have a starter ship of the simplest type, a small amount of credits, and complete freedom of action. The main objective is to upgrade your ship and crew, complete quests, and explore space. SpaceEngines. This is an impressive sandbox game that allows players to design, build, and explore space. The main focus is on engineering tasks, constructing spacecraft, space stations, resource extraction, and creating and maintaining functional life support systems. Gameplay is divided into 2 modes, creative and survival, where players must gather resources, craft equipment, and take care of their character's survival. One of the key features of the game is its detailed physics, from collisions to working with gravity and resources that can be mined from asteroids and planets. The addition of planets to the game expanded the possibilities for exploration and building, adding more variety to resource extraction and the mechanics of landing and taking off. Empyrion Galactic Survival. In this game, players dive into a world of procedurally generated planets, each populated with various alien creatures. The gameplay involves resource gathering, base building, creating various vehicles ranging from motorcycles to spaceships, and large-scale battles, both on land and in space. In multiplayer mode, the game offers the chance to interact with other players. You can form alliances, trade, and even start wars between planets. By the way, this game will be available for free this Thursday on Epic Games Store. No Man's Sky. This is a game about endless exploration of the universe with procedurally generated planets and a rich world to discover. The game's main focus is on exploring unique biomes, gathering resources, and interacting with alien races. A key part of the gameplay is crafting and survival, where players can upgrade their ships and suits for further journeys. Over time, No Man's Sky has received numerous updates, making it richer and more diverse. The process of exploring and discovering new worlds continues to inspire endless adventures. Avorion. In the first few minutes of the game, you control a small ship that can only gather basic resources. At this stage, the game may not impress you much, But after about half an hour of gathering the necessary materials, you unlock the ship editor, and this is where the game truly begins. The key point is that Avorion has almost no limits on building spaceships. The editor allows you to create ships of virtually any configuration. Once you've finished building, you can set off to trade, fight, and establish relationships with different factions. Stationeers. In this game, you can build and manage your own space station, either alone or with friends. Players must constantly monitor all the station systems to keep everything operational, maintaining life support conditions, electricity, gravity, and even engaging in space farming. You also have the option to explore planets and asteroid belts, create complex constructions using conveyors, computers, and various machines, and even perform surgeries on other astronauts and treat diseases. Planet Nomads. In this game with survival simulation elements, you travel to a distant planet where you'll engage in typical colonist activities, exploring the land, gathering resources, building a base, constructing vehicles, and fighting local wildlife. What sets Planet Nomads apart from other games is its lesser focus on survival and greater emphasis on exploration and creativity. Yes, your character needs to eat, drink, and sleep, but failing to meet these basic needs won't cause too much suffering. Instead, the game's world will show you local beauty and intrigue you with its mysteries. The game is somewhat reminiscent of a simplified version of SpaceEngines. Osiris, New Dawn. After a crash landing, you find yourself on an unknown planet where you must survive in a hostile environment using inventions and technology. Here, you'll build a base with shield fences and turrets, grow food, create vehicles for planet exploration, and craft droids and various mechanisms. You can do all this not only solo, but also in co-op with friends. Eventually, you'll be able to venture into space to explore other planets, gather resources from asteroids, and evade monsters. Interstellar Rift. A space sandbox game with a solid ship editor. Like in SpaceEngines, you can build ships and stations, but the main focus is on space itself. You can gather resources, complete various missions, and trade. The interiors of ships and stations are well designed, allowing you to walk through them. The game also features a massive open world with plenty of ways for players and factions to interact with each other. Pulsar, Lost Colony. A cooperative game where you and up to 4 other players explore space, trade, and explore various planets. At the start of each journey, the galaxy map is randomly generated. Each sector may be occupied by a faction and contain enemies, space stations, and planets. In the game, you'll undertake various missions, engage in combat, and much more. Overall, it's a great game with simple graphics and a cooperative mode where up to 5 players can work together to manage a single ship. Star Trucker. This space trucking simulator lets you become an interstellar trucker, traveling through various sectors of space, completing missions, and transporting cargo. One of the key elements of gameplay is piloting a massive space truck, which requires special skills to maneuver in zero gravity and navigate through space debris. As you progress, you'll unlock new abilities, upgrade your vehicle, and take on more challenging tasks. The game offers a unique experience where, instead of rushing, you can enjoy long journeys through space, listen to the radio, and interact with NPCs via radio communications. Stranded, Alien Dawn. This is a survival simulator where a group of survivors crash lands on an unknown planet. You'll need to build a camp, expand the base, and manage resources while facing threats from nature and aliens. Every decision matters, from food allocation to choosing who will hunt or defend against dangerous creatures. The interactions between characters, which affect overall morale and survival ability, are particularly interesting. The game world is full of dangers, from insects and dinosaur-like creatures to harsh weather conditions. Your success depends on how well you manage each team member, their skills, and their morale. The Planet Crafter. This is a game about transforming a barren planet into a habitable environment. You start on a harsh planet with almost no oxygen or food, and gradually terraform it, visiting new biomes, exploring structures left by previous colonists, and gathering new resources to improve various stats. In this game, you don't need to build complex logistical chains to deliver energy and resources to your base or constructions. Later, with the help of droids, you can automate resource delivery and crafting without using conveyors. Exploration in the game is full of surprises. Just when you think you've explored everything, you find hidden biomes or new doors in structures you've already visited. Even revisiting old biomes is enjoyable, especially when riding around in vehicles. ICARUS offers players an immersive experience of survival on an unknown planet. The game focuses on building, crafting, and overcoming natural dangers. You'll have to face not only wild animals, but also extreme weather conditions. One of the features is the flexible character progression system, where each level unlocks new possibilities, from basic tools like spears to advanced technologies like solar panels. You can play in cooperative mode, where up to 8 players can explore and build a base together. But for solo play, there are special mechanics that speed up progress. Genesis Alpha 1. This game is an interesting blend of genres: space station management, roguelike, survival, and first-person shooter. The main goal is to find a new home for humanity by exploring the galaxy and colonizing habitable planets. The game begins with building a ship and assembling a crew. Then players embark on a journey through different star systems, gathering resources, fighting alien creatures, and creating clones to adapt the crew to new worlds. The game focuses on both survival and smart resource management, as well as defending your ship from various threats. Every expedition can yield valuable materials, but encounters with hostile life forms are inevitable. Grand Emprise Time Travel Survival. Here, players embark on a journey through various eras, from prehistoric times to the space age. This concept combines survival elements with mechanics of exploration and building. Players can gather resources, build structures, and control technology ranging from chariots to interstellar ships, progressing through different time periods. The game stands out with its unique feature of interacting with both historical and futuristic technologies, providing a wide range of creative possibilities. You'll not only build and explore, but also battle dinosaurs, fly spaceships, and conquer distant planets. Each of these games offers a unique perspective on what it means to survive, build, and thrive in the final frontier. Whether you're battling fierce alien creatures, exploring uncharted planets, or constructing intricate bases, the possibilities are as endless as the stars themselves. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below for a chance to win a Steam key for Generation Zero or one of 4 Steam keys for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There will be a total of 6 winners. You'll find out the results in the next video. The Image Game channel was with you. Have a nice day.